What if the secret to feeling fresher, more confident, and more comfortable in your own skin as a senior was as simple as washing a spot on your body that 99% of people overlook? And definitely don't talk about enough. One of those changes can be a subtle shift in how we smell. It's not something anyone likes to bring up, but if you've ever caught a whiff of an unfamiliar odor around yourself or an older loved one, you're not alone. It's a real thing, and it's more common than you'd think. Scientists call it compound that builds up on the skin as we get older, giving off what some describe as a musty, greasy, or even faintly stale scent. It's not about poor hygiene or neglecting a shower. It's a natural part of aging that happens to almost everyone after 60. But here's the good news, you don't have to live with it. In this video, we're diving deep into the one spot on your body where this odor hides, why it happens, and how washing it properly can make a world of difference, not just for how you smell. It's about reclaiming your confidence, staying social, and keeping life enjoyable well into your later years. By the time we're done, you'll know exactly where to focus your efforts, how to clean it effectively, and why 99% of people miss this simple trick that could change everything. Stick around until the end, because we'll also share a few bonus tips to keep that freshness locked in. No fancy products or complicated routines required. Let's get started and uncover the spot that's been hiding this secret from you all along. Picture this, you're out with friends, maybe grabbing coffee or chatting at a family gathering, and you feel great, new shirt, hair's in place, you're ready to enjoy the moment. But then, out of nowhere, you catch it, a faint, odd smell that wasn't there before. You check your shirt, your breath, even sneak a sniff under your arm, but nothing seems off. Yet it's there, lingering, and it's enough to make you second-guess yourself. Has anyone else noticed? Are they just too polite to say anything? For seniors, this isn't just a random fluke, it's a sneaky little reality tied to how our skin changes with age. That smell, that nonino we mentioned, isn't your fault. It's not about skipping a shower or forgetting deodorant. It's a chemical shift that happens as our bodies produce less of the natural oils that keep skin balanced and more of the stuff that breaks down into this stubborn odor. And here's the kicker. It doesn't come from the usual suspects like your armpits or feet. It hides in most people don't even think to scrub properly. It becomes the perfect breeding ground for this aging scent to take hold. So where is it? It's the back of your neck. Yep, that little area right under your hairline, stretching from ear to ear, where your skin folds just slightly and sweat, oil, and dead skin cells can quietly build up. It's out of sight, out of mind, and for 99% of people, out of their washing routine. But once you know it's there, and once you know how to tackle it, you'll wonder why no one's talking about this sooner. Let's break it down, why this spot, why it matters, and how to wash it right so you can kick that odor to the curb for good. First, let's talk about why the back of your neck is such a hot spot for this unpleasant smell. As we age, our skin doesn't work the way it used to. Back in your 20s and 30s, your body pumped out a steady mix of oils and antioxidants that kept everything in check. Your skin stayed soft, supple, and odor-free without much effort. But after 60, things shift. Your sebaceous glands, the tiny oil factories in your skin, start producing less of those protective lipids and more of a fatty acid called palmitoleic acid. When this acid mixes with oxygen and breaks down, it turns into 2-nonenal, that musty compound we've been talking about. It's not sweat, it's not dirt, it's chemistry. And the back of your neck? It's like a perfect storm for it. Think about it, a hair or a collar, and rarely sees the light of day. Sweat gets trapped there, oils seep out, and dead skin cells pile up because it's not a place you naturally scrub when you're rushing through a shower. You might behind your head? It's behind your head? It's forgotten. And over time, that buildup turns into a faint but noticeable scent that clings to you, your clothes, even your pillow. Studies out of Japan, where this phenomenon was first identified, found that nonenal levels spike after age 40 and keep climbing, especially in areas like the neck and upper back where skin folds and traps moisture. It's not just a Japanese thing. It's universal, hitting men and women alike as hormones settle and skin metabolism slows. For seniors, it's a double whammy because our skin also thins and dries out, making it harder to slough off that buildup naturally. You're not doing anything wrong, this spot is working against you, unless you take secret by accident. Margaret was always meticulous about her hygiene, daily showers, nice before heading out. But a few years ago, she started noticing something off. It wasn't strong, not like body odor, but a faint, stale smell that seemed to follow her around. She'd ask her husband, "Do I smell funny?" And he'd shrug, saying he didn't notice, but she did. It gnawed at her confidence. She tried switching deodorants, washing her clothes more, even changing her diet, thinking maybe it was something she ate. Nothing worked. Then one smells funny. Kids, no filter, right? Margaret was mortified but curious. She went home, grabbed a mirror, and took a closer look at the back of her neck. Sure, her usual soap, really digging in where she'd never bothered before. The next day, that smell? Gone. She couldn't believe it. She kept it up, washing that spot every day, and within a week, she felt like a new person. Cracked the code. Once you know where to look, the fix is simple, but most people never figure it out because no one